Everybody, you're watching the Synergy European League division now. We've got Power Rangers up against Pro.Polar. Now, Power Rangers, this is a must-win match for them. They're currently 2 wins, 3 losses. They need to win this match and the next one to make sure they have a shot at passing through to the playoff stage. On the other hand, Pro.Polar are looking very strong at the moment. This is their 7th and final match. They're currently 5 wins, 1 loss. So pretty much either way as this goes, they're looking to be able to get through to the end of the round. They're currently leading their Group 2 with Lions. Both of them are on 5 wins, 1 loss. And Lions are actually going to play their last game next against Power Rangers, so tune in for that after this match. Anyway, so going back to this game now. Switch that back as well. Alright, we're good to go. So Death Prophet Void banned up with VPP. On the other hand, Power Rangers are going to get rid of both. Oh, okay. They get rid of the Scythe as well as the Brewmaster. Alright then. See how this one rolls out then. The first pick is there. We've still got Bat in the pool. Razor's still there as well. They could grab him. Bat and Razor, usual first pick material there as well. Or even if they really want to. I mean, Centaur's there, but don't know about first picking him. We'll see. Wow. Well, that's ballsy. Alright, so EO up first. That leaves plenty of time for First Pro to get a job. First Pro to say, alright, you know what? Screw it. You're picking EO, we're picking Magnus and Medusa. You want to come in, and I think this is pretty solid. EO tries to split push as well with his character. Magnus is really good at just jumping someone and screwing them over. Oh man, they've got some serious team fight there. Magnus and Medusa. And Magnus is, one of the things obviously a 5-man death ball is suffers against is a bit of rat Dota split pushing. EO is pretty good at that, but Magnus is also pretty good at jumping EO and his buddy and killing them, or at least setting them up to be killed. So I don't know about this from Power Rangers. We'll see. We'll see. Puck, on the other hand, the second pick for Power Rangers. The band's continuing on out. And we've seen this before a few times, actually. It's Magnus. They go for the full-on steroids for Medusa. So they go, alright, so you're super tanky. Your damage is pretty anemic, though, until like 45 minutes or so. Until you get like nearly 5 major items up. So they go, yeah, we'll pick the Magnus. Empower is probably one of the best steroids in the game. And then I would say Bloodlust easily up there with Empower as well. So the 2 best steroids in the game, pick them up and give them to Medusa. So Power Rangers see that and go, okay, well, at least we've lots of chance to get rid of the Anus, but we will at least get rid of the Bloodlust from that equation. But even without the Bloodlust, Empower is so freaking good on Medusa. It's actually quite scary. As well as the fact that Magnus makes it really easy to get a good Stone Gaze off as well, just being able to drag them into position. Just skewer them into position so Medusa can get on top of them. And in position to just petrify them. But next series of bands here from VPP, we'll be getting rid of the Nyx. Don't really see Nyx banned all that much. Interesting. I guess they're worried about Mana Burn, actually. That would be one. Mana Burn. Oh boy, that hurts. Medusa does not enjoy the Mana Burn at all. It pretty much just runs double duty as well against her, because not only does it sap her mana, but then it damages her, which then saps her mana again. So, always frustrating. Titan is going to be banned by Power Rangers. Possible. Possibly could have been picked. We'll see where they go with this. Centaur going to be picked up. That's nice, especially when you're trying to kill Medusa. Of course, she's got the mana shield turned on, really hard to burst down. And then she rides out the first series of disables. You're trying to chase her down, trying to get a few slows, and then Centaur one and just goes, you know what, Stampede, and she just runs away. There's nothing you can do about it. Interesting, they're not going to worry about the Bat though. They're going to leave that in the pool. The Ancient African also banned out as well. But if they want to try and pick off the Medusa or something, like, they don't know if they really even can pick off the Medusa, though, with the Bat, just because they've got stuff like Magnus available who can just try and skewer the Bat or RP him when he jumps in.
5 seconds
So we'll see. Third pick here for Power Rangers. Then we'll go over, see what's up Pro.Polar's sleeve. But right now, Power Rangers probably got one of their supports, probably got their solo mid. Don't usually see Puck in the offlane. He's not that strong in the offlane. Although, no, actually, he might be alright against Medusa. I think that it would largely depend on what supports are going to come out from VPP, so we'll see. We will see in a moment. But it looks like they're going to take the time. They're going to pick up a Bane. Okay, some decent lockdown there. If anything's going to help them kill Medusa, it's just a few seconds of lockdown while they can just ream on her and just chew through the mana shield. It's pretty damn good. But I don't know, against Stone Gaze, like, it'd be really hard for him to get a good Fiend Script in a fight, because if Stone Gaze is running, like, he basically can't really Fiend Script Medusa because he's going to get petrified so quickly. And Virtus Pro say, well, you know, if we're going to leave the Bat right open, because you're probably looking for an offlaner, we're going to pick up the Vengeful Spirit, and it's again more steroids for the Medusa. More and more damage. Plus the negative armor during the Stone Gaze, oh, that's a lot of damage too, but still. I'm more concerned by the fact that this pretty much counters a bat pick if Power Rangers were looking for bat as an offlaner.
10 seconds remaining.
So I think a very solid draft so far by VPP. They're looking for their final support most likely.
5 seconds remaining.
And by picking an aggressive support like Vengeful Spirit as well, this also means they're more likely to be able to pick up kills on the mid with Magnus and also deal with any early aggression that gets sent to try and roam and cause trouble. I just all around like this. I mean, they've got the good counter with Vengeful Spirit, the preemptive counter there against the Bat Rider. They've got really good initiation between Centaur and Magnus, and Medusa gives them some decent team fight with the Magnus as well. And on top of this, they've got really good late game. Medusa is quite strong in the late game as well. Power Rangers are going to go with a Slug. Okay. That does fix the issue with the hitting the Stampede and just Medusa running away. The leash is there to stop it from pissing off. But they can still, if they I don't know if they can get it though. He's going to be in amongst the back lines. It's going to be really hard to isolate the Medusa and just get the damage on. They need to bring it down. They might just say screw it and just try and kill everybody else. But in the time that they're doing that, with the double steroids coming out from Empower and the Aura, she might just kill everybody on Power Rangers' team. That's quite possible as well. So we'll see what happens here. But the final ban's coming out. Ancient Apparition's already banned. Maybe, Invoker could be, I mean, Classworks Invoker actually not very common anymore. It's going to be the Razor, just going to get rid of him. Fair enough, they don't want the static link going off and just sapping all the Medusa's damage when she's trying to DPS. And also, Razor would really screw Magnus over in the mid lane as well. Although, be kind of surprised. Maybe they're expecting an offensive with an EO though? No, they wouldn't. That'd just be asking for trouble. Yeah, they would have had to put the Puck off lane and that would have been... I don't know. Difficult. I'm going to go with difficult. I mean, it's plausible, I think, but very, very difficult. Not to the point where you probably wouldn't want to do it. Virtus Pro, their final support, though, they pick up something... Even something like a Rubik would be really solid. It can roam nice with Vengeful Spirit. Also, really easy to get good steals off Bane. Also, hard to get a bad spell off Slark or Puck either.
5 seconds remaining.
I think Rubik would be very solid. And it also, on top of that, synergizes again with Medusa. Nullfield with the Medusa already being super tanky. But, whoa, Spirit Breaker. So if you're trying to make space, that's one way to do it. Also, this is just a really nice way to make sure they can just basically create space and also just cause trouble like Slark. Just making sure they can just drop stuns on them, just be terribly annoying for him in the fights. And you know what? Medusa can be a little bit, like, can sometimes struggle to get in position. Haystor, also pretty nice as well. 16% movement speed or so. It's nice. I like it. I don't think we've seen enough SB in competitive play, but we'll see where they go. So I'm expecting a mostly roaming SB Vengeful. They'll try and leave Medusa alone against the Slark, and she's a little bit squishy. They're probably going to have to babysit her a little bit to begin with. Slark can knock out a fair bit of damage, but just once the Medusa gets to stay level 2, level 3, she probably should be fine on her own. But before that, she's a little vulnerable, I think. Especially if Bane comes down there to help against her. One final pick here for Power Rangers. Probably looking... Well, they've got their offlaner, they've got their mid. Looking for their core... Well, it depends actually if Slark's the offlaner or a core farmer. I do sort of like the Slark gets Medusa because stealing intelligence is another way to help deal with a mana pool. It's pretty cheeky as well. Not as effective as mana burning flat out, but I think it's okay. We're just going to chew up all the reserve time here as they figure out what they're going to go with. I think they're looking for a primary... Well, either they're going to have to go all out... They're going to have to go all out and just try and push down the towers really early, or they're just going to have to commit to late game. I mean, do they really have... Ooh... Okay. This is surprisingly good against tanky heroes, but it could be largely mitigated by the mana shield if they're not careful. I'm honestly not 100% sure how Necrophos matches up against Medusa. That's definitely an interesting one. But hey, you know what? This is exactly what they want. Best of one's always fun. Lots of weird stuff coming out. So let's call out the players here. So on the Radiant side for VPP, we've got Godblake playing the Spirit Breaker, Illidan playing the Medusa, Scandal, Solar mid on the Magnus, DK Phobos off laning with Centaur Warren, and Lil going to be running the Vengeful Spirit. For the Dire team, for Power Rangers, we've got Cheshire Cat playing Puck, Ditya? I don't know, it's probably... Cyrillic, I don't know. Playing the Slark, Sonico on the EO, ESF, sorry, J4 on the Bane, and Shachlo on the Necrophos. And it's going to be a safe lane Slark, alright. Which means offlane Puck and solo mid Necrophos. I don't mind the solid mid necrophos. The offlane puck's more my concern, though. It's questionable. But we see here, just charges down here, using his orb to get out his fastball, and gets his ward out so early. Unfortunately, doesn't spot rotations around the backside. He might be a little bit vulnerable. We've also got a defensive ward here watching the high ground, hopefully watching any rotations that try to slip through here against him. EO primary buddying with a Slark, though. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a little... I haven't seen that before. We'll see how it works out for them. I'm a little bit worried for EO just because Gobbler can pretty much ensure that he gets on top of EO, which might be a problem. Because obviously, you knock him out, some of your support becomes a lot less useful as DK Phobos jumps in on top of them, actually physically sits his freaking pony butt on it, and prevents EO from picking that up. Just, nah, you're not getting at this. Not happening. I'm having this. Get out. And Gobbler, oh, he's got charge up and a double damage rune. And they don't have a ward swell. They've got Bane watching this, so... Right now, Sharkslow, he knows it's a threat. And in fact, J4 is probably going to skill Nightmare, and when he charges, he's going to come in there and freaking Nightmare him.
Double damage!
Although, Goblak can see him though, so Goblak suspects that and is actually just going to back off. Meanwhile, Puck could be the intended target. He's pinging out, I think he pinged out Bane. He knows Bane's there, he pings him out. His mid lane should be fairly easy for Necrophos, unless he makes a mistake in his positioning and gets skewed into a bad position. He should be just fine here. I don't really foresee many issues for him at all. I'm just really... The Slark in the ear, I'm not 100% on this. We'll see how it goes, though. You're just going to be super careful. I mean, folks like, yo, have at you. You want to fight? Let's go. He's got the Stomp, hasn't got the double edge yet. Opted to go for a return at level 2. G4 though is hoping to get him behind him with a Nightmare and try and set something up. If he gets leashed, he's in actually a fair bit of trouble here. We're going to see the Nightmare come out, going to try and set this up. There we go, levels the leash, going to wait. Maximum damage there for the Nightmare. Now the right clicks are going to come out. Stomp comes out, catches two. Bobo should be just fine here. He's just going to walk away. Goes to 80 health. Survives by probably 2 right clicks. Depending on whether or not that shield procced. The Stomp, though, catching 2 definitely saves. If he didn't catch both of those, he would have been in a lot of trouble. Meanwhile, Goblak has actually taken a fair bit of damage. Did he pull? I'm actually not sure what did all of Goblak's health there. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Puck, 2 for 2, but he's being harassed by the supports as well. 2 for 2, Medusa... sitting on 9 for 6. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, this is probably the most interesting thing. Now, for the moment, Scandal is just basically... I think he's got a bottle coming out. Yes, he's got the bottle on the way back out there. And he's just shockwaving down the creep waves at the moment. See Sharklo, he's just even trading hits here, just trying to make sure he gets the last hits to proc the Sadist. Bounty Rune going to be picked up by Phobos, unless Bane... Oh, Bane could Nightmare him and actually go for it, but he's got to be careful, he doesn't know how close. Yeah, there we go, the Magnus does move in. In fact, no, he probably did, this ward saw him right there. And Goblak's just pulling, they've countered this. Actually, there it is. That one would have counted the blocking one there. And they could get a pick off here. Yes, they can. Invis there. Will it? Oh no! He picks it up just in time regardless. Gets the ball out. Stun comes out. There's a bull charge. There's a freaking target. Dark's coming through. Sharklo could be in trouble. We'll get the first blood though, so definitely worth it for him. Here comes EO as well. J4 as well. Goblak now probably regretting this. Oh, miscommunication. That will actually bounce the death pulse there. But they should be able to right click down Goblak. I don't think he's getting one. No, he won't. He doesn't have a shield or anything, so he will go down to that. Helps to open up with boots, so a bit of a misplay there by VPP. It's Cheshire Cat saying lags. Alright. I think it's just them, because I'm not getting anything here. Yes, misplay there coming out, and a, well, roughly 300 gold swing against them, but VPP losing the small advantage they had. And just most annoyingly, just giving them extra money to Necros. Now, they did at least get the courier kill, but as 2 supports put on the sideline there and a lot of experience coming out for Sharklo. The center basically helped hit level 5 ahead for Magnus. So the charge is coming back out. Goblak's trying to get back out in the field quickly. He has gone, yes, for charge and bash. Pretty stock standard stuff. I'm expecting the mash next to bash first. He'll probably get level 2 bash next, and then his haste aura will come out after that. But I'm expecting max bash first just because it directly improves 3 abilities. There's no real reason not to. And Dota, yep, he's doing the normal build shield as well as Mystic Stake. It has been improved a fair bit. He's motioning towards the bottom rune. I think he's saying that they want to camp for it. The Goblets here could try and stall them if he can. He's back. He's going to park his... Yeah. There we go. Just sits on it so Cheshire Cat can't click it. Bane's coming out. Just try to get Goblets in trouble. Nope. He will just charge out of the way. Oh, Phobos. Going to jungle. The top lane is too high. He's actually just going to... Interesting. He's going to jungle a bit. But yeah, he does have to watch out. That Bane comes and nightmares him. They can quite easily kill him now. The Slark has it. Well, though they can't because Slark is... not stealing his abilities. There we go. Skills level 3. Still level 4 he has skills to get either. And he has the skill stats. I'm not exactly sure what the side... I think he's just deciding whether he wants to go for power or fuck back birth. We'll see what he decides on. Maybe it's lag. Maybe he's struggling because of lag. We'll see. No, it's Puck. Puck's having the issues. Isn't it though? Medusa will be going for a ring first, most likely sitting on 1,000 gold. In fact, she might even do the 4. She might even just go good. I've got the farm. I've got the free farm here. The income just go straight for a Lincoln Sphere for her. How's EO doing? This is my question as well. EO, Sonico, much at all. I'm saying Luxembourg. It is a Luxembourg server, if I remember. It's not got a whole lot of farm here. And the question is, are they going to make? They're going to make primary support actually. EO, I feel needs some. If they don't give EO some money, let him get some items. He's going to just get basically incidentally killed. Just by some random AoEs. Like, the split shot's just gonna make him explode. And, like, even in the best of games, EO needs to be at least being played as a greedy 4 position, if not, like, upwards of 3. Not necessarily offlane position, but given that amount of farm. And in this game, once split shot comes online, Medusa's probably just gonna accidentally kill him. Like, literally, she'll just be firing somebody else and the EO will just die randomly. Alright, Puck's back. I think. Says he's reconnected. Scandal went up, picked up a regeneration room, but yeah, Phobos not having a great game at the moment. Should be able to finish up his Tranquils. Yeah, he's got enough for the Ring of Protection almost. I think they had Spirit Breaker. Low level Spirit Breaker is pretty lackluster. He does need. He's pretty greedy on the levels. Oh, okay, he's having packet loss still. There we go, the same try. Blue's coming around on Cheshire Cat. Should be just fine, unless he's... Well, no, yep, phase shifts. It seems to be okay just there. Rycliffe's going to come out and do a fair bit of damage to him regardless. Now, how is... Okay, stun and Wave of Terror, fair enough. Fairly normal stuff. Not auras just yet. Now, if anything's going to cause issues for Power Rangers as well, it's going to be when the Blink Daggers come online as well. It's going to really cause trouble. And it looks like we're just going to have Tranquils come out on Centaur, and he's probably just going to jungle with them and just keep dropping them every time he does a camp. Bane's charged up, though. And Centaur's actually angling. He wants to go for the Bane as well, I think. Yeah, I think they all... No, alright. No, it's just Goblak. Just... Yeah, no, Goblak, you should stop that. I don't think this is a good idea. RP gets popped on mid. They will actually get a kill here. Nicely done.
You die so that others...
I think he saw the Goblak charge first. Oh, well, they're not charging me. I'll just come forward. Whoops. There's an RP. I'm dead. Scandal getting that kill. Gets the skewer as well. Well, they try to chase off Puck. Not really much happening down here, though. Puck, though, a long way off getting a Blink Dagger is going to be the issue. 10 and 4. Not really having an easy time to farm here. In fact, Goblak, I think he was actually possibly just using the charge there to get closer. As Puck actually gets a pick off there.
Wings, but could not be trusted to care for her own.
I'm not sure how Vengeful Spirit got picked off there, regardless. I think Goblak just went top of that wave of creep that was near the tower, just trying to pick up the experience. Now, Magnus is going to go for his Arcane Boots first. Going to help out his entire team a lot. They're looking for a potential kill on mid, but there's a lot of backup here. EO's here. Bane's here. Obviously, Shucklow's here as well, trying to farm. And Puck's finding an invis. Now, is he going to take that, or is he going to let someone else come and bottle it? Obviously, Necrophos. Oh, no, he's got his own bottle coming out, so he's just going to say, yep, I'm just holding to this for a moment. Is it going to be a problem? No, it shouldn't be. Oh, wow, Spirit Breaker is actually... This, I don't agree with. I don't really like the max charge. There's just a couple of reasons. One, if you max Greater Bash, you get 1.6 second stun at level 4, and not only does that improve the impact damage from charge, as well as the... Actually, no, Nether Strike does maximum bash, I think, at level... Anyway. But at the same time, if you max charge level 4, max stun to level 4, you get a huge damage boost out of it. And on top of that, a level 4 bash is the equivalent of a level 2 charge stun anyway, so... Yeah, we'll see. I don't agree with it, but you know what? They call Godlike the mad genius, so we'll see what he's got in mind here. Trust his instincts. Godlike, they're going to get spotted up by Cheshire Cat. Yeah, the damage is just so bad. Like, level 1. Did get approved to... What the hell was
Radiant's
that?
top tower is under attack.
Just, like, I don't know if that's an instant cancel or something. Was it lag? Or what?
Dire's
It's like the
middle
most
tower is
pathetic
under
charge
attack.
I've ever seen. Alright, it's a sneaky spot for a ward. Alright. But if you put the counter ward there, I think it still gets spotted. J4 is going to get spotted by this, so it picks up a haste, and Lil, if he can bake this in, maybe they can cause something. Charge is still coming in, but here comes Necrophos, and I don't think Lil's going to survive this. Death Pulse? No, Stampede tries to save it, and they're going to pop out the Death Pulse as well as the Scythe to set that up. And Scandal wants to go. Maybe not, he's changed his mind. Plus side, that does actually move away from that counter ward spot, so there is that. No, oh actually no, Greater Bash is still current level, so never mind. Yeah, so I mean, if you don't max it, then... If you don't max Bash, then your Greater Bash isn't that... Like, your... Basically, your ultimate doesn't do that much damage, your Bash doesn't do that much damage, the fact your charge doesn't even do that much damage. It looks like it's going to work out anyway, just... Oh, he gets Nightmare there, one more auto attack, you can then bring him down. Godlike, see if that was a level 2 Bash, he'd be dead. Oh man, and Godlike now, he's going to get cleaned up here. Most likely, Death Pulse is following, yeah, there's no escape. It's just level 1 Bash.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's just so weak.
Radiant structures
It's better than it
are
used to be. When it used to be
fortified.
level 1, before he got buffed, it was like 10% of his movement speed level 1. It did get buffed a fair bit, but it's still 22% compared to 40%, so I don't know. Anyway, that's unfortunate. I mean, he would have got, if he leveled the Bash instead, he would have got the exact same, more damage out and the exact same amount of stun time on Puck there. Scandal currently sitting on 62 and 10, doing quite well for himself in the solo mid lane. Necrophos 61 and 6 though, but they have picked him off, which is probably upset him a little bit, but he's working towards a mech now. I'm definitely very interested to see how this Necrophos plays out against the Medusa in the late game though. And looks like Medusa's just going to go for a casual Yash first. Charges off, however, Godlike's spotted up again, so it's not going to get very far. In fact, he cancels it immediately there. Realizes that they've probably already seen him. I don't know about some of these charges that Godlike, like if he wants these cross-map charges, he's really going to have to do some more D-warding. Stampede trying to get Scandal in range. No, Chickens as well. Didn't do exactly chicken out. He wasn't going to get that off. Not with Bane there. But these sort of charges are going like this. They need to do more D-warding if they're going to go for those. Just because there's several times he's charged and it's been spotted up immediately as he crosses those warding spots, or even just crosses mid. Gets a lucky bash there on Cheshire Cat though. I mean, he's picked up his first level in Empowering Haste now. Oh, EO has got a bottle, still no boots, so it's a little bit slow, but Slark's happy to keep farming at this point in time. It has gone for a Midas first. It looks like Power Rangers are not looking to engage much just yet, they're just looking to get their farm.
Is under attack.
Get the items up on Necrophos, because they don't really want to push him quite until Necrophos actually ready to go. Cheshire Cat, oh, relocate as well. In fact, they can just bring Slark to the ganks like this. And he's going to actually leash up there. Also, Shedden's very low on health, though. Charge is ready to go if they want to do this. Yeah, no, it's too late. Doesn't go for it. Godlike as well going. That's 3 for none. And they TP back out. Continue to push the top lane. Top tower goes out. And this is telling filthy lies, so... yeah, despite recaps, they need to last longer.
Radiant's bottom tower.
But a lot of good pickoffs there for Power Rangers. They get a tier 1 out of it as well. VP just faltering a little bit here. They really, well, they got the Blink Dagger up. If anything that's going to cause trouble for Power Rangers, it's going to be the fact that VP's initiation is definitely better, I feel. Have the charge forward. They're going to try and drag him, and the Nightmare comes out on Bane, though. Throws the Brain Sap as well. Lil juggles the Nightmare. And oh boy, here comes the Scythe. Godlike, though, super tanky. Level on Scythe doesn't do that much, but here comes Death Pulse. So close, and he's going to tick out there. To the Aura. Oh man, the Heartstopper. Cleaning up a kill there for Shark. They must have realized he's so low. I'm just going to hang around here. Keep pushing this tower and brings him down. Illidan on the other hand. Casual Yasha completed. Goes for Phase Boots as well. Alright, interesting. It does give him some nice early damage there, but doesn't give him the tread toggle though. So he's super squishy now. And by this squish, like maybe he can defend himself by popping Stone Gaze if he gets ganked, but I'm really worried about the relocate ganked. So Scandal jumps in, misses those, charge comes through. Full impact, no follow up there. Now we're gonna add a leash again. Last snow, yeah, we go. Pounce lands it on top of Scandal. Scandal goes down. And now we've got PR causing trouble here. They really need this blink on Centaur. It's going to come up soon. Once they get mobile with this, meanwhile, the gank on bottom. Illidan now trouble. He's going to TP out. I don't think he's going to make it, though. Oh, no, he's not. Another relocate gank. Bring up yet another kill. Is this...
Radiant's
come
middle
on.
tower
There we go.
1400
swing there. Meanwhile, the mid lane's going to lose their tier 1 as well. And Power Rangers taking map control here. Just busting down tier 1 towers. And this Slark TPing around is causing issues for sure. Just wondering if they're going to basically juggle Io to Sharklo later instead. When he starts going to fight and tanking up major amounts of damage, they might actually just juggle him to him instead and just try and use the overcharge to save him. He's going for a fairly regular build now. We don't usually see Tether maxed out until later just because it doesn't provide the stun. The slow is pretty negligible. With Slark, opts to go with her drums and a Blink Dagger here.
Is under attack.
Dark packing that up. The defense is coming though. VP, they want to defend this tier 1. Oh, they're going to be too late though. They're not going to get here in time to glyph. You have to wear off now. Not lasting too much time. Blink. RP on next boss. Solo RP. They're just going to try and snap him down.
Radiant's bottom
Still got Medusa's ult. They want to try and fight. Stun goes out. Charges the arrow as well. Can they clean him up? He's got Shadow down, so he should be able to walk away from this. And yeah, there we go. Medusa's going to pop her ult. I don't think she's going to get out. So everyone turns around here. Sonico, though, falling really low. It's got no armor. One more hit here from Medusa. Can she find it? Tether? No, not going to... Oh, no! I think he's just bottled up there slightly. Will heal up just by a little bit, but they will at least clean up the Bane there as they're going to juggle the Nightmare around a few times. Meanwhile, Buck is hiding and lurking behind the trees. They do get the tier 1 bottom, though. This is going to be really hard for Medusa to farm safely now. Charge again. Where's he going? Creep. Never mind. Oh, did they see? They didn't see him. Oh man, Cheshire Cat. He should. Oh, why is he still? He should just. Maybe he's hoping someone will come back that he can pick. Oh, here we go. This is why he's staying. He wants to pick off. His ninja assassin is staying here. Here he comes. Nobody expects a sneak attack. So be careful. Doesn't walk into the creep wave though. Should know it's there. Oh no. Here we go. Tail. Oh, relocate's coming. He's got Illidan now. Gets silenced up. He's out of mana. Can they reap him? They don't even need the scythe to come through. Slark just wrecks it. An easy kill there. Yet another swing, and just, oh man, Illidan just can't find the gold he needs here. He's working towards the Lincoln Tower. I think he's regretting just not bulking up there. I think he's really regretting not rushing that Lincoln's or some kind of defensive item because he's so vulnerable to these relocate ganks. They just keep picking him off. That's what, 3 deaths now? Yeah, 3 deaths. And, Slark, what are you doing? Oh man, almost goes down to Roshan, getting bashed several times there. Has to leap up on the high ground. Does have a blink so he can get back down. And now, okay, they're going to bring Sharklo in to help him out. And with Sharklo here, this should be pretty easy. And I don't think there's anything VP can actually do about this. With one hero dead. And there we go, they're also going to bring in the heal as well. Centaur does find his Blink Dagger. I've actually also got a very aggressive ward up here just to facilitate chipping at this tower. Looks like Virtus Pro. If they're not aware of if they're aware of this, they're not interested in trying to stop it. They do have Blink RP up though, so I mean they could. Feasible, I guess. I'm gonna give the Aegis there to Slark. Spirit Breaker just going for an Urn of Shadows here. And also, well, it looks like he's going to cancel finishing off his treads. He's just going to finish the Urn up first, then go back for treads, assuming that is treads. Is he staying? Blink RP, solo up here again though. Stinder will stop. Medusa going to try and cover them with her ultimate. Try and chase off the Slark as well as Cheshire Cat here. And now Stampede 4, they're going for Puck. Puck taking a lot of charge on Puck. Oh, he's already used his spaceship there. However, there comes, no, it's cancelled out. Slark actually just beats him down before he can get off the Nether Strike. Down goes the Stop Bow. Here comes the Nether, oh, here comes the Fiend's Grip on top of Phobos. Cancelled though by a swap. No mana for another stun there on Lil. Gets Nightmare up as well. It looks like they're just going to try and get him back here. Oh, wow, Double Edge. Oh, Spray Sap and Double Edge almost cleans up Phobos. So close. Man, that was scary for him. Phobos pretty much just RNGing his way to life there. So lucky. And that was definitely a much needed series of kills for Pro.Polar, picking up a 2300 swing in their favor there. And most importantly, 880 gold to Medusa. That's the big one. And now the double blinks are up for VPP. This is where I think Power Rangers are going to have to slow it down a bit and really pick and choose their fights. I'm surprised that they're just full on, just 2 fights in a row. The VPP have just full on just gone, you know what? Single man, oh, there's a pick off there and got, what are you doing, Goblak? Gets picked up by 4, but that's 2 fights in a row that just 1 man RP'd on top of Necrophos and just tried to eliminate him straight up. And by picking him off straight away, they lose so much attrition value. In fact, Necrophos goes for a
Dire's bottom tower
Crimson Guard.
Attack.
Okay, interesting choice. I mean, I think it's alright. It's gonna, like, somebody on their team should build one in this game because it feels like it's gonna help block a lot of damage from the Medusa split shot later. Especially when the Manta split shot comes in and like everybody's being shot at by like 3 arrows at once. I think it'll be a pretty solid investment. Plus it also just helps tank Necrophos up a bit. Question is, will he decide to go for a Scepter after this? As, oh, no detection. Oh yes they do. Oh, he walked into the range. They know Scandal's there. The charges come out on J4. And, wow, Goblak's going for this. He wants it. He wants, no, oh, whoops. Oh dear. Did they... Luckily for him, very luckily for Goblak, they don't have a ward in the high ground here, so he's just going to sit up here going, whoops. The plays. So good. They know Scandal's invisible, so everybody's playing pretty defensive here. Slark continues to farm, though. He's working towards his Scar. I assume that's going to be a Scardy. Working towards that. Goblak charges up. They throw down an offensive ward here. Oh, the ping's come out. They've seen him. The surrounding Bane here. Bane could actually be in a lot of trouble. Gonna throw out the Fiend's Grip now. Charge. Yes, here comes Charge. Lil managing to fake this fight out. In comes Slark though. We could have some trouble with Lil. Lil's gonna go down. A pound through. Down goes Lil. They will bring the Phobos now. Trying to disengage. Big RP into the big stone gaze. Oh, that's disastrous there for PR. Although actually, no, maybe not. It's Reaper Sidescan. They survived through that thanks to the Necrophos healing them up. A triple kill. An ultra kill for Saxlo. Look at that. Rampage. Rampage comes out. Power Rangers. Oh man, maybe those 1-man RPs were crucial on the Necrophos, picking him off before he could just heal everybody up, plus the Crimson Guard done. They looked like they were done after that. 4-man RP into a freaking Stone Gaze, and they come out of that with 1 casualty. That's ridiculous. 7.5k advantage now to Power Rangers. How much they swing off that? They swing to pretty much 2.5k swing in their favour after that. Plus a tier 2 after this, and they're trying to get the last tier. Well, it looked like they were trying to give the Shark Club, but it didn't happen. Creep gonna steal that. That relocate there, making the magic happen for Bane. Oh, he would have been in so much trouble otherwise. But Necrophos, Rampage. Well, this hero.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Let's get some chip damage on this tier 2 mid. Stampede is up. Stonegate's will be up as well, but RP's not up for another 30 seconds. They might be engaged third. Haste popped. They're going for pick off on bottom. This could be Goblak dead. And also relocate as well. Goblak's in a lot of trouble here. They're going to throw out the Dream Coil as well. Haven't used the Pounce. Oh, Pounce has been used actually. Lil throwing a stun there on top. Stampede going to be used, trying to get them out of here. Lil though, going to go down to the burn. And now Illidan goes in, but he's being leashed up as well by the Pounce. He's losing so much health, however, relocate drags him out. Meanwhile, we still don't have an RP up for 5 seconds. Silence goes down. They're also going to lose the Centaur in the mid lane as well. Now Cheshire Cat juggling the Nightmare as well. And that's a 3 for none trade and another 2k swing in favour of Power Rangers. Wisp getting some much needed money there.
Middle tower is under attack.
And tier 2 as well. So Wisp's going to be able to buy up after this. And he just goes for some power treads.
Radiant's middle tower
Power
has
treads
fallen.
and a casual bracer. Might even get some drums. No, he's already got drums. You know what? He could even use some drums. Might say yes, I want them.
Radiant's
We'll see.
top tower is under attack.
Wisp can also use the mana as well. Necrophos now opted for a Blink Dagger. Maybe Scepter up. I think this is really helpful in terms of mobility. Just making sure he gets to his team and kills them inside. They can hang back,
Radiant's
wait
top
for
tower
Magnus
has fallen.
basically to commit and then jump in after so he doesn't get instantly basically jumped, RP'd and then skewered out of position. Like this. Pretty much like this. Oh! Bash goes through there. They're going to get the Nether Strike as well. That's exactly why he wants that blink. So he can hang back and not get picked by Scandal. But his streak is
Dire's
gone, and that
bottom
is...
tower is
unfortunately,
under
it went to Centaur there. I think it would have been better off going to the Magnus. The Centaur will pick up anyway, and it's with that one kill, that's a pretty freaking huge swing. 2100 gold swing there. Meanwhile, though, Slack Skadi is done. Oh boy.
Dire's bottom
Medusa's
tower
still
is
struggling to get
under
the steroids
attack.
up for her. Do they have... Oh, they got max and power. How much is she hitting for at the moment with Empower on? With Split Shot on, she's only doing 130. Although she's missing like 5 stats, but we'll see. Uh-oh, Goblak. Goblak's gonna be careful. Blink is up. He could go for this. He could very easily just leash him up here. There we go. He's gonna go for a pounce. Lands on Goblak. Goblak's dead. No escape now. Walked too close to this wall. Got spotted up, and that was the end of that. Meanwhile, they've spotted up this up as well. They're going to throw the Dream Coil on one. We've got the relocate coming in as well. Phobos going to fall low here. Still silenced up. Goes down. Gets cleaned up by a Braid Step. And they'll get the... Wait, are we lagging? No, we're not. The Pounce goes out. It is the Medusa's ult though, slowing down Didra. And we're also going to have a Fiend's Grip on top of Illidan. Illidan's going down. No hope at all. Reaper's side, not even needed. That's 3 down in quick succession. The Power Rangers just slicing and dicing BPP here. Another 1,800, 1,900 gold swing in favour of Power Rangers. They're up to a 12,000 gold lead. Experience-wise, 8,000 roughly as well. And a tier 3 in mid likely to
Dire's
fall
top
here.
tower is under attack.
The mobility right now from the
Radiant's
Slark is so
middle tower
freaking
is under
amazing. Even though
attack.
they've got no farm on it, you know, it's just that they bring in the lightning. Slark just cleans house.
Radiant's middle
Up we
tower
go for the
is
secure
under
back.
attack.
However, Face Ship comes in. Ethereal jaunts out. Cheshire Cat will survive.
Radiant's middle
Tier 3's down.
barracks are
Can they
under
get the racks
attack.
as well, though? Aegis is down. RP is up, but the Medusa's dead. I don't think they've got follow-up damage unless they get some really good hits in here. No, blink. RP. No, cancel. They're looking... Oh, and he's blinked out. 2 cancels, then he blinks out. They're looking for a potential power team. No, they're just going to go for the racks, clean it up. Medrax is down. And they go pick off the ranged as well. And Mech gets popped here, healing everybody up.
Radiant's middle
So it's a full set of racks down to the mid. Medusa's still on the sideline. RP's still up. But it did cost him a BK. BKB'd up for that. And they didn't get anything out of it. So that's his 10-second BKB gone. Centaur also looking for his BKB. Sharkworm. 2,200 gold in the bank. Slark farming away. And this is pretty much how the amount of map control the PR have at the moment. In fact, they're quite happy. Just 2 of them. To farm the enemy jungle on, they don't even have the Wisp ready to bring anybody in either. Although he's pretty damn close regardless. And I'm not sure what J4's up to. J4's just... Okay, he's going to buy up a Blink Dagger, and I think he's hoping someone's going to push up here and he's going to try and kill him. Or at least set up. He's going to jump in, Nightmare them, and then they're going to actually just teleport, relocate in with Wisp and Slark again. Or hell, even Wisp and Necrophos at this point. They could quite easily kill somebody. Slark just stealing enemy ancients, charging around, looking for wards, doing irritating things. Is we've got it. Yules there on Puck, another 1,000 gold in the bank. There, relocate coming to use the Yules, trying to set up Goblak here. Silence comes down to a waning rip. Goblak's in trouble. I don't think Goblak lives through this. No, he doesn't. Auto attack's just going to finish him up. They don't even need Slark to kill him. In fact, yeah, look, he brings a Necrophos instead of a Slark. Slark just walks over on his own. He says, you know what, Necrophos will just chill here by yourself. Blink forward, Leash as well. Oh, the pounce comes through. Are they getting an RP? Two-man RP. They're going to bring down Jesh again. But can they get Slark, though? The camp answer is no. Slark will manage to escape here for the moment, using the Shadow Dance. Now they're trying to use Wisp to get him out. Crimson Guard as well, trying to save him here. Sharklo should be able to heal him up, bouncing the double heals through the tether. So damn effective. Right now, they just don't have enough damage on Medusa. 109 damage, even switch shot turn on. It's not enough. Here we go, Leash in on Paul. They're going to lose DK Phobos as well. Goblak, though, trying to bash. Nether Strike comes in. It's just not enough damage. Still, though, going to catch Slark, drag him back there. He's going to manage to get away, though. No, will he? No, he's going to go down there. Double kill for Sonico, though. And Medusa will get that kill as well. Now, they're just going to try and disengage here. The split shots coming through Medusa. Two freaking squick with him. Nightmare goes in. Mystic Snake. They're not going to be enough to kill him up. And they should be able to walk away from this. And then actually Sharklo's coming back here, throws out the scythe, gonna pick off Scandal while he's at it. And Medusa just gonna try and run him down. Not gonna happen though. Just a cheeky jump back in there. And then Wisp relocates him out. So we look at that. It is still in favour of the die just because of the gold swing, but regardless, it's still not great. It's still not a great. Oh, actually, I take that back. Medusa got 1100 gold. Maybe she can turn this game around. 1100 gold is pretty damn big for her. But she needs, well, this is the issue. She's going to get a Manta, sure, but she needs another big damage item after that, probably. Maybe not, actually. She's hitting pretty freaking hard. With Empower and the Aura, maybe, but we can factor in Empower, maybe not the Aura, because Lil tends to die really quick in these fights. Jump in, Waning Rift. No follow-up here. They're just going to let Phobos go. It looks like they're going to go. Power Rangers are going to say, you know what, we can take Roshan here. We've got good vision here. We can see if they're going to come for us. Take Roshan. And then we're going to take another Rax. Go for another push. 15,000 gold lead to 12,000 experience lead. J4 jump in. Pretty easy for them there. Phobos still working on his BKB. Almost has it. At this point in time, I mean, either they buy up and win the fights with a swing gold, or they're pretty screwed either way, so I think he should just buy this up. Shouldn't save it. He will. He'll buy up for the BKB. It's done.
Roshan has fallen.
Decision made. But Aegis for Slark. If it was irritating to bring down already, dears, it just gets worse. And this Wisp here. I guess they feel confident, like, with him in the underfarm status, because, and look at this, spike raw health here. Picked up a Sand. She's probably going to turn that into Heaven's Halber just to help deal with the Medusa, although she's going to be able to split out of it regardless in a moment. But with the Necrophos here, it's making the Wisp a lot tankier than normal. Mrs. Bounty Room, that's going to be fine. Charge board, there goes the pick. Oh, no, he blinks out in time. That's RP on the deck, wasted now. They're going to try and pick him off regardless, not going to work. Then he can disengage out. He's going to use the Stone Gaze, did run out into trouble. Might lose his Aegis here. Up, Shadow Dance is done. We'll heal up rapidly now. Sharklo getting back in, that throws out the mech as well. Down goes Goblak now. We've also got Scandalous and Truth. Someone tossed up the end of the heels. Swap out, but here comes a Reaper side. Down goes Illidan. And Scandal's soon to follow as well. And I don't think Lilith's going to, oh, no, Lilith's dead as well. That's a 4-man wipe. Double kill for both Cheshire Cat and Sharklo. Oh boy, GG is gone. Nothing they can do there. That was pretty much done. I was freaking short of Power Rangers making some serious misplays. VP couldn't do much there. Anyway, so VP will round this. Will round their contribution out in the group stage with 5 wins, 2 losses. On the other hand, right now Power Rangers sitting on 3 wins, 3 losses. 1 more game to go. Coming up next, it will be in. Actually, let me check. It's going to be at half hour. Yep, it will be in 40 minutes from now. It will be Lions, their last game up against Power Rangers. They need to win this game if they want to be able to go through to the playoff stage. So it's going to be an important match. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. My name is TriumphMan. I will be casting Lions versus Power Rangers in just a moment. Also, there is a ticket available. You can pick that up for $10. It is the Synergy League ticket. It's pretty damn good value. There are a lot of games still come. Covers 3 different leagues, the Chinese, the Southeast Asian, and the European divisions. So really good value, and we've still got plenty of games to come up for it. Also comes with the Warhawk investment set for Lena as well. So you can pick that up for only $10. Really good value. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back very, very soon.